It's fine.
Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, so let's go ahead and share the screen. Where's my chart? Well, first, actually, I want to show you guys these Forex terms that I have pretty much written out for you all. If you can, go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Let me know if I was taking a screenshot. Here's the second slide. So all these terms are pretty much like, they will be used pretty frequently. So yeah, so once you get these, you know, make sure you study them. Alrighty. Are we good?
Just so you know, not that it matters too much, but your little face square is covering up the end of point 20
really?
and 21.
Oh man, okay, sorry about that. What about now?
No, you're still there.
Okay, let me just do this.
That's okay. We can work it out what it says, I'm sure.
Okay,
He'll put this information in the folder, and I'll share the folder with everyone. Okay.
Right, this will be in the folder, guys. So it's okay. I just needed y'all to go ahead and get it, to study it, I guess now if you want it, or to look at it as we go, you know, through the lesson pretty much. But I'm gonna go ahead and take you all to the chart. I'm gonna write this down really quickly. So basically, let's see here, text tool. So. Just put a 3 right here. 3 type of trends. Trend. All right, y'all. So the first type of trend is going to be an uptrend. Well, this is basically the market structure. We call it uptrend, which is when the market, let's see.
They don't see your screen, so you have to share every time you change a page.
Oh,
you
really?
have to. Yes, you have to share the page. I'm sorry.
Oh man, see, I'm a newbie, guys, so forgive me for that.
So click on share, and it should open up the options to share which screen you're trying to share everyone.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that. Can y'all see it now?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. 3 types of market structure. So the first type of market structure is uptrend. And basically what an uptrend is market, it pretty much makes higher highs and higher lows. All right. Second type of market structure is downtrend. This is pretty much when the market makes lower lows. Well, it's pretty much higher lower lows pretty much. So let's see. The third type of market structure is going to be, I like to call it consolidation or ranging markets. Basically, let's see. Ranging markets. So this is basically when, let's see. So it's kind of difficult to actually write this one out without actually using the word. So basically, consolidation is when the market ranges. Let's see here, ranges from certain. Now we'll be showing you guys, examples of this, by the way. Now, what just happened? Goodness gracious. Are you guys still able to see my screen?
Oh, hit share screen again.
Man, oh my God.
No, you got to put it back on the share screen.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot more complicated than I thought, but here we go. These are the 3 type of market structures. And to give you guys a visual of this, let me go ahead and type in, somebody name a pair. Have y'all been looking at all the pairs on the charts? I mean, on the MT4s?
USD, Euro, Euro USD.
Okay, let's do that one. Euro USD. Alrighty, so basically, let's just go back in time for a second. All right, guys, so basically, what we're looking at right now from this current time period, this is what we would call an uptrend pretty much, simply because the market is continuing to make higher highs. As you can see, it's a higher high right here. It's a higher high right here. This is another higher high right here.
A higher high is the green you're talking about, right?
You say, is it the green what?
As in the green candles you're talking about?
Not only the green candles, like I'm also talking about the red candles as well. So let me just show you the type of, let's see here, if I can make it look better. Oh wait, 2 people in the waiting room. Okay, let's see if I can make this look better. Let's zoom in a bit. As you can see right here, this is what we would call a high because the price, pretty much rejected going downward towards this area pretty much and made a low, and then it became higher than this last high. So we call it a higher high pretty much. But you can include, the red and the green candles. We're just looking at the top of them actually though. That's pretty much how we identify it.
You mean that the top, the thin line above the candles, right?
Do you mean these lines right here? The ones that I'm creating?
No, because they said the higher. So if you zoom in,
Mhm.
Are you talking about those little lines above the candle?
Oh, you're talking about the candle, the wicks, the candle wicks?
Wicks, yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about the wicks. Basically, the wicks only identify the highest or lowest point the price had went within that certain candle. So, for example, let's see here, let's look at this one. So price pretty much, this particular candle right here, this candle. So this wick, it pretty much identifies the highest that this candle actually went. So this candle actually started right here and it ended down here. Because pretty much what I taught the guys in the group was, when there's a bearish candle, they always open, from the top of the body and it goes downward. That's how you know it's a bearish candle. And the bullish candles, they pretty much open from bottom and then they end at the top.
So, Fred, could you explain it again? Because I guess I'm trying to figure out how would I know where the candle started?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Okay,
if it
yeah.
started from the bottom or the top.
Okay, so basically in your MetaTrader app, you would basically color code your candles to how you identify a bullish or a bearish candle. So all bearish candles, they always start at the top of the body of the candle pretty much, which is right here, this region. And it ends down below. As you can see how price went down right here. And the bullish candles, they pretty much open from the bottom. So for instance, right here, and it closed at the top. The lines that are sticking out of the candles, they're called wicks, and they pretty much identify how high or how low price went within that certain time frame. So as you can see, we're on a 1 hour chart, meaning all these candles took pretty much 1 hour.
If they're out there, so the candles, so normally when they're running on the MT4, they're always going down, right? They don't go up.
They don't always go down. Are you referring to like only the bearish candles?
So these are the bearish candles, right?
Right. The red ones are the bearish and the green ones are the bullish candles.
Okay. So red is bearish, green is bullish.
Right.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, man. Okay, cool. So I guess we're learning already. All right, so let's see here. But as you guys can see, this is pretty much what I would call an uptrend because clearly, you know, there's a high right here and it goes higher and it goes higher. So uptrend, make higher highs and higher lows. Downtrend pretty much is the opposite. They make lower highs and lower lows, as you can see. Here's a high, and the high got lower, and the high was lower and lower. And it pretty much broke structure at this point, but we're not gonna go through that as of right now. And let's see, consolidating. Wait, do everybody got the downtrend? Y'all understand?
Do everyone understand the downtrend? You can type in the chat box if you don't want to speak out loudly.
I do
Yes.
100% understand. Thanks.
All right, awesome.
Cool. All righty, let's see here. Let me find a consolidated market. 1 second. Well, we can actually call this one a consolidated market as well. This is perfect. All right, so this area that I'm about to put a box around is going to be what we call consolidation. That's right here. And we pretty much call this consolidation simply because these candles, they didn't continue making higher highs or higher lows. They pretty much just bounced up and down within a range, which is why we call it a ranging market as well. So this is like a perfect example. But they can also look more different than this. Let's see if I can find another one because, well, here's a lot of them actually. Right here. Let's see here. This is another ranging market. But overall, it goes down into a trend. All righty. Do you guys have any questions about an uptrend, downtrend, or ranging markets? If you want, you can type the question in the chat box. Cool. No questions.
And no questions. Yeah.
I got one, but it's going to sound like a rookie question.
No,
How
it's
can
fine.
how can you tell when it's going to be a downtrend and an uptrend? Like, is there like for me, I'm trying to look for a thing like, oh wow, now it's going to go up and now it's going to go down, or is that not the way you supposed to look at it?
Okay, basically, this is how I approach it. So if you want to identify an uptrend or a downtrend, all you have to do is just look at previous price history, which is what we're looking at right now. So once you, okay, let's say, let me get rid of these drawings. All right, let's use this right here, for example, this current area. So for example, as you can see, we're in a downtrend pattern, right? And once you see price pretty much breaking the trend line, which is this line right here. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger. That's a lot better. Perfect. Okay, so if you see price starts breaking this line, like going above it, it only broke right here once. So we won't count this as a break.
So the price
Because-
is on the side here, right? Where you see these numbers
Could you repeat that?
are the numbers on the side. So whenever you move the cursor, these is the price on the side here?
Oh, right. Yeah. That's pretty much just the price currently. So this is the current price right now. It's live actually. But to identify the trend, all you have to do, just draw a line out. And if it pretty much goes down or up with that line, you know that you have an uptrend or a downtrend. But once price goes above the line and it closes, meaning if the body of the candle is pretty much above the line, that's how you know you will have most likely a reverse in the trend.
So when you say most likely, is that like you're kind of having a guess at it, or is it?
Oh, no. Well, you are, and you're pretty much observing price. So let me use this right here for a perfect example. So let's say we have this trend going upward, right? As you can see, we're going up. And right here is when price pretty much broke it in this region, and it closed below it. So now what price always does, well, it doesn't have to do it, but most times price would come back and touch the trend line, like right here at this green candle. It lined up perfect actually. And it touched it and it kept going downward, meaning we would call this a retest of the trend line.
So whereabouts do you enter the market?
Well, you would actually enter on this retest right here.
Okay.
Right there. That's where you would enter. Once you actually see it, coming back down from it though. So I'll say probably this one will be a good one, or this one.
And you will put a sell in right there.
Yes, indeed. Simply because it broke the uptrend. That's why you would sell it.
Okay.
So let's see here.
Okay, so since she identified the sell, so example, I guess when it's in an uptrend and you decide you still want to trade, would that be a buy?
Well, are you saying if this is still going in an uptrend?
Yeah, so like example, like you see how she just identified the sell, right? So just kind of piggyback off of that, so that way everyone fully understand the difference in the buy and this, when to buy and to sell. So if you're telling them to buy when it has broke the uptrend, so say for example you have someone that decide they want to kind of jump in while it's still up.
So are you saying they want to jump in around this region?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't advise that, honestly.
Of course not, but I'm just saying, so that way, if just kind of explain it, so that way they can understand not to. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I got you. All right.
Okay.
So basically, guys, this is pretty much how I would approach this if I was to, look at this market. So I will go ahead and first I'll draw out my trend line, which is this. And if I see price pretty much, bouncing on it, I will let price leave away from the trend line before I make my decision to buy or sell. Because let's say if I would have tried to sell, let's say I tried to sell right here. Buy right here because it touched the trend line. Because as you can see during history, price bounced and it touched it and it came off of it and kept going upward. So if I tried to buy right here without having a confirmation of price actually wanting to continue going upward, let's see here. Yeah, so I would not buy if it doesn't, show more bullish momentum coming upward. Like if I don't see a candle going up from here, pretty much coming up this way, I would not buy it. But as you can see in this example, it actually broke the trend line and it retested the trend line. And I would definitely got in on the retest going downward simply because it rejected off of it with two red candles.
So basically it broke the trend line there
Yes.
and then it keeps going down.
But you would have to wait like actually it's more than 3 hours. You would have to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10, 11 hours before you even hop in this trade. Simply because this is a 1 hour chart.
And so the
So-
1 minute chart would be a bit different.
Oh yeah, 1 minute, it would be extremely fast. So I can pop down to a 1 minute if you want to see.
Mm.
Let's see here. Alrighty.
So do you use the 1 minute chart to check the market before you go in? Or you use the 1 hour?
Well, me personally, I would use the 1 hour chart to identify the trend, whether it's going, upward or downward or consolidating. And once I identify what's going on in the market, I pop down to the 1 minute chart, to place a precise entry. But you can, identify all this on the 1 hour as well. But, the 1 minute is way more precise. So here we go. Here's a good example. So we see this going up in an uptrend pretty much. All right, so now we have a break of the trend right here in this region. So once we see this break, we won't get in like not too fast because we don't know if we want to continue going down or not. So we will wait. But on a 1 minute chart, also, let me note this. You do have to be really quick with your entries and exits on the 1 minute chart, simply because the 1 minute chart has a lot of noise, meaning you can see it going up and down a whole lot, but the whole time it's really going one particular direction, which is downward. If you look at an overall picture of it, as you can see from here, it dropped a lot.
I suppose the difference with that trend line, it didn't come back up to do a retest.
It did not.
Like on the last one, it showed come up to do a retest, and that's when you said you would sell. So on this one, it didn't.
No, it actually did retest right here on this one.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, yes, very, very
Right
zoomed
here.
in there. Okay.
Yep. So this one broke it pretty much. But this one, like this is a 1 minute chart. So it's like, it's going to be hard to catch it if you're not looking at it. So every 60 seconds, we get a whole new candle.
All right. So my question is that trend line that you draw, right? Is it a specific way for you to draw that line to look at the market?
Well, it is, and it isn't. Basically, what I identified trend line as, it had like price has to touch this line at least 2 times or 3 times before I call it a trend line. So from right here, this is 1 touch, 2 touch, and 3 touch. Well, this is actually the 4th touch, but it broke on the 4th one, pretty much. So price does have to touch it more than once for it to be considered, part of the trend.
So Fred, just to make sure I understand what you said thus far. So when it's going down, that's when you sell. And when it's going up, that's when you buy. But when it's in that consolidation state, you just leave it alone and don't do nothing.
Well, me personally, how I trade, I love trading consolidation. I love it. That's how I make like over 2K a day trading consolidation. Literally.
But
So
in consolidation, the pricing is going like up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's why you're saying it's better to operate in a 1 hour chart instead of a 1 minute?
No. Basically, okay, let's say, for example, if I wanted to make money right now off of this consolidation, let me put it in a box for you guys. If I wanted to make money right now, all I would do is pretty much I would let price, touch an area that is already touched before so I can see what it wants to do. Because if it touches, a certain price, for example, let's see, we can use right here, for example. Let's zoom in just a little more. So if it touches here, right, I will wait until price come back down to this region. So as it went up, I'll wait until it come back down. And once I see this green candle, as soon as it touches this, I'm definitely buying it. And I'm gonna target this area right here because this is what I like to call liquidity. As you can see, price broke the liquidity, meaning it took out every seller who was selling around this price range. And that's what I love about trade consolidations. I just pretty much liquidity trade. So let's go back over it one more time. So I would watch price, go here, go from here, and it goes up. It creates liquidity first. As you can see, these 3 wicks on top. And it comes back down to my point of interest, which is here. What I would do, after I see this this bullish candle, I'll go ahead and place a buy order. And I would take profit right here in this region. It may not be many pips, but it's still money, with the right lot size.
So, I'm trying to make sure I understand what you're saying. So
Yeah, go
that the red candle, the first one in front of that long green one.
This one?
So you wait until you see another candle that starts where that green one, where the red one started?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. So look, let me show you. I'll put a box on it. So look, this is my area. If I see price reacting off this particular area right here. So it went up. It basically, fought the bears and the bulls pretty much. They fought here and it pushed price down. My entry point would definitely be in this region because as you can see, price rejected as soon as it touched. Like it was going down right here, but it rejected and pushed back upward.
Your signal is bad, so you went out for a second.
Oh man. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So this will be my entry point right here, simply because once price was coming downward and I saw the rejection happen, which is this green candle, push the price back upward, I'll go ahead and buy here. Take profit would be at these equal highs right here. So if you guys want to, you can write this, let's say, write this down for me. Write this down. Equal highs equals liquidity. Equal highs equals liquidity. Bold.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
What would make you not make a play on the second candle? I noticed you jumped in on the first candle. Why not wait for the second candle? What made you say, okay, that first candle is rejected. I'm not going to wait on that second candle wick. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in on it.
Okay, so basically what make me go ahead and jump in is simply once I see like a quick rejection. Personally, I see a rejection, I'll go ahead and hop into it, going the opposite way, simply because, oh man, what just happened? Can you guys still see my screen?
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened just now. I think my connection is going bad again. Let's do this again. Sorry about that. But yeah, basically, I'll hop in on the first candle because I love hopping in once I see a rejection. I don't like to wait because if you wait for if you wait for too many confirmations, you're gonna miss the move because this is a 1 minute chart, by the way. So every 1 minute, you know, a new candle is formed. I don't want to miss the opportunity just to touch these highs.
Okay.
All right, let me see. Let me show you guys how I would pretty much approach a downtrend and buy it. Well, you know, the downtrend reversal pretty much. Let's see. This is actually pretty good right here. So as you can see, we have us a nice little downtrend going just like this. Sometimes I don't cover these wicks because I just feel like there's sometimes a bit of noise instead of actual, you know, price action. The wicks, to me, I look at the wicks as liquidity grabs. But how I would approach this is I'll go ahead and draw my trend line. And as I'm watching price, you know, bounce off of this, it would make me very tempted to sell it. But since I'm a 1 minute trader, I just go ahead and take quick reversals. That's like my forte. So for example, once it came up and broke this, I'll wait. I won't get in on this counter. I'll wait until I see this one.
So,
But
Fred, this might be a crazy question. So, okay, well, you start that trend line. How do you know what angle to go to, you know, to use when you're doing the trend line? Are you looking at a particular candle to stop it at?
I'm not looking at a particular candle to stop or start. It's just the fact that I like to put the first point on my trend line is always going to touch, I guess, the highest candle within a certain range that I'm looking at. So like, for example, you see how price pretty much went back up here? That's where I would start it at, since price pretty much, it was going downward, but it went up. So I started right here, I mean.
Okay.
Then I just draw it straight on downward. And as you can see, I didn't even try to make this line up. But on this retest right here is where I would definitely buy it.
And that's a retest because that red one stopped and that green one started in the same.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a retest because it basically bounced off of it. So once price, you know, breaks a zone or an area and it comes back and bounce off, you know, we'll call that a retest. Sometimes price actually go past the area and it comes back inward. So it could go past it and then it could basically come back all the way downward like this, instead of, you know, going back upward. But that's why you have to be really picky with your trades. So let's see here. Oh yeah, this was actually a perfect one though. So I know I haven't touched on stop losses yet. So typically where you would want to put your stop loss is underneath the last low or the last high. So for example, let's go find the area really quickly. So for example, we could say, if we wanted to trade like this region up at the box, let's say we wanted to trade this region right here. So as you can see, price made a strong move downward right here. Two big old bear candles, right? My thing is I always wait until price comes back into a certain zone before I place my buy or sell. So regarding stop loss, I will always place it. Let's see, get my tool out. Short position. So if I want to place this trade, I will go ahead and start it around this region. And I'll place my stop loss above, simply because I do not want, you know, the market makers to hit my stop loss, because that's what they do often. So this would be, you know, that high, pretty much. Just make sure your stop loss is always higher than the previous high. Okay, especially if you're selling. So,
And the stop loss is the amount of money, the max amount of money you're willing to lose on that trade.
yeah, it's basically the amount you're risking on the trade. Yeah.
So if it goes higher than that, it'll just stop it and close it out or something.
Yeah, it'll close you out negative. Yep, it will close you out negative. Let me
So
see.
what if you set a take profit, right? And it hits your take profit. Can you
Okay, so-
continue? Can you continue to go?
Basically it could, but my thing is, let me just show you. So basically what I aim for, what I'm, targeting, I always aim for a high or a low. So in this case, if I'm selling, I'm aiming really for this low, because as you can see, we have two lows pretty much in the same region right here. Well, actually three, they're pretty close. So this is what you would call an equal low. And this actually. So what I would look for really is for price to break this area, which it always, do, because people bought right here. So a lot of people bought and pushed price up from this area, meaning a lot of buy orders are pretty much from here all the way across. So these are buy orders. These are a lot of buy orders right here. Also right here, which is why price always pushes and it passes, the equal lows, because these are where the most buy orders are. Yep. So, any questions regarding how I would, place the trade? Let's see. Okay, cool. All right, no questions, cool beans. All right, so let me do a buy example for you guys really quickly. Really piggyback off the same buy, really, but okay, here we go. We'll piggyback off this one since it's pretty smooth. So personally, if I'm looking to buy, let me delete all this. All right, so if I'm looking to buy, we're gonna be looking at this zone, guys. All right, so if I'm looking to buy right now, and I see price pretty much creates an equal high here, I will wait until price rejects from this and come back down before I place a buy. Because if I do place a buy, it's always gonna be to target a high or to target a low, pretty much. And in this case, it's a high. So I'll place my buy order right about here. And always put your stop loss underneath the last low. As you can see, here's the last low right here. So make sure your stop.
Question.
Go ahead.
So this line, this line that you draw, this box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a specific area where you go to put this line, or do you put it at the very end of the candles?
So are you saying for these blue lines?
No, the green box that, so this green box is the consolidation. No, not that one, the bigger one.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is basically just to let you, I'm just using the box to show you guys where the area I'm looking at right now.
Wow.
But I do use the box on my actual chart. So matter of fact, let me go ahead. Let me show you guys a live, I guess, example. Give me 1 second. I'm about to join the Zoom on my phone. Let's see here.
I've got a question on this trade too, before we take over.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So I see you got the double top right here, and you say that's your area for take profit, but what indicated you to take or to enter the buy at the bottom there?
Well, basically, what would initiate my bias, as you can see, let me move this out the way really quickly. As you can see, we have, equal lows pretty much, right?
Right.
I love to, like I said, I love to place my trades off of the reactions of price. So once I see price go ahead and start, breaking upward, I would target an equal high, because this is literally what price do day in and day out. It always target equal highs and lows. As you can see, equal high, broke it. I would have took my money right here. But this other trade, where was it? I think it was like right, here. Wait, actually, I forgot where the last sale was at. But as I was saying, once I see consolidation in price moving in a certain direction, I would target the next high or the next low, depending on which way price is moving.
So, quick question on your stop loss. You put your stop loss at the lowest where it's been, right? Like lowest where it was before, right?
Well, you want to put it underneath it. So, for example, like this is the last low currently within this zone. Yeah, within this zone. So I would place my stop loss underneath it, just like this, pretty much.
But I'm saying, but you don't have to do that. Like, what if I don't want it to even go to the last low? What if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So if you don't want to risk as much.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. If you don't want to risk as much, you could put your stop loss, honestly, this trade then with the stop loss. If you don't, I wouldn't hop into the trade at all if you don't want to risk much on it. But this really is not a big stop loss, to be honest. So this is a 1 minute chart. This is
this wouldn't be like a US 30. This would be
no.
Slow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to make sure. Like, I don't gonna leave money in that long.
Hey, don't make me go to US 30. That's my darling right there. But yeah, I'm really careful with you. I actually got stopped out 3 times today with US 30. But I still profited, but I did get stopped out on my other account.
So typically, I was gonna say, typically when a consolidation happens, you're gonna see a move up or down, basically. What you're saying. So it's after the consolidation is up, that period is up, you're basically like, all right, well, something's getting ready to happen. It's either gonna go up or down. And your mindset is you're gonna look back at the previous minutes to see what might be happening after the consolidation. Is that what you're saying? Or
well, yeah. I always, refer back to history pretty much. Because price loves to go where it has already been. That's my thing that I took from the markets. Oh my God, I think this was news today.
So Fred, question.
Well,
So if you're going back looking at history, right? So if I'm on a live account and looking at the history, let's say you could make a buy and make profit, and I seen it was around like that 0.99 number range. That's I guess I'm confused on how would I know live based off history what to start and stop my trade.
Oh, okay, cool. So basically, where to start? Okay, let me just go ahead and hop on my phone. Give me 1 second. I'll answer that question. Let me join this Zoom really quick. One second. Oh, 1 second, guys. Let me go to Euro USD. If I can find it. I gotta let myself know. I'm tripping.
Recording in progress.
All righty. Let's see here. Wait, how would I share my screen? Let me see. So Violet. So would I have to make myself the host on my phone as well?
Yeah, you have to make yourself the host on that one to share the screen.
Give me 1 second. Alrighty, can y'all hear me?
Hey, Dexter, is someone in the weight room? Because it says Dexter, he got knocked off or something, but he says it's blocked. Let me see
He says it's blocked.
what it said. Go back, continue to the website. Website not available. I don't know how he got blocked.
I don't see anyone in the weight room. Yeah, I actually don't see anybody.
Okay, I'm gonna message him.
Okay, I'm about to go ahead and share my screen and show you what I mean. Yeah, that boy lying. All right. All right, let's see. All right, so basically this is my MT4 loadout pretty much. So this is a 1 minute chart, of course. So basically once, I'm looking at price, what I would look for is pretty much consolidations, which is right now we have a consolidation in this region right here. But actually the spread right now is horrible. Man, the spread is really bad. I'm gonna go to US 30 instead.
What do you use to identify the spread and what?
Oh, well, the spread is actually, oh wait, how do I show you this? Can you see where the currency pairs are underneath the names of them? You can see the word spread with a number beside it.
Yeah, so how do you know what is a good spread and what is a bad spread? As in numbers, how high the numbers are?
Yeah. So basically, the lower the numbers, the better. When it comes to spread, lower the better. So this is US 30. The spread is pretty tight with this one since it moves really fast anyways. So let me see. It looked like it's gonna be. Ooh. So this is what I would target if I was hopping to a trade right now. It'll be these highs right here. So basically, I would, if price rejects really bad off this high, I'll go for a sell. But if it breaks it, I'll go for a buy pretty much. but it definitely won't be right here because this isn't like a proper setup for me to take personally. I don't like this setup. But if I was to sell, I would target this area right here. I would target down below. And it just broke. Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be able to actually place the trade right now. The setup is not looking to my standards. I don't see consolidation right now. It's already moving.
So you're always looking for consolidation. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I love consolidation because the consolidation is right before, you know, a move actually happens.
Right.
And a
Okay,
lot of
so then-
times, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that. So if you're looking at last few minutes in a bearish movement, and then you see a consolidation, more likely is that telling you that you're getting ready to see some bullish activity, or
Well,
you can't
for
really
me,
tell unless you look at the candle.
what, like, really, you're gonna have to look at the candle because for the simple fact of, let me show you. So what started this consolidation is this down here, this big move here. This is what started the move at the bottom.
Okay.
So if I do target not target, but, you know, place a trade from the consolidation, I would definitely sell back into this area down here. As you can see, price likes this area. It touched it like plenty of times, simply because that's where the move actually started from. That's where the consolidation came from, this move. So that would be some.
That's
Yeah, that'll.
jump in. Okay.
I'll jump in at the top actually from up here, but I definitely wouldn't have taken this. Actually, this is the trade I got stopped out on earlier today. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is FOMC.
Yeah, this is. Man, I almost made 10K today. My stop loss was right here. My stop loss was right up here. The spread is what took me out twice. So it hit it right here on this. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I was actually, you get ready to explain it. I was going to say, why would you say that?
Yeah. So basically, as we can see, let me put this orange line. So this is the area where I pretty much got in at 30. Wait, this is SPX. Hold on, I was in US 30. Let me go to this one. So basically, this is where I was in at 33. Actually, I was down here. 972. So I was in at 32,972 around this area. So I entered my trade here. My stop loss was pretty much above these highs right here. These are the highs that I was looking at, right? So I placed my stop loss right up here above it. But as you can see, these two wicks, well, candles and the wicks, the first time I got hit right here from this one, and I got in again, and it pretty much came back and went just a tad bit higher. It hit me about 1 pip, and it made this huge drop. And I was sick to my stomach after that. But it's okay though, you know, I'm not gonna trip. Because I know you can always, you know, make that money back every day.
Right. Now, would you quickly, knowing that if you're watching it, you're like, okay, I missed money here. I'm seeing it get ready to tank. Why don't I just jump in and sell?
Well, personally, this is FOMC that we're talking about, and this is US 30.
Yeah.
With like a $5 lot.
Okay. Well, yeah,
man, that's scary.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, but if you're seeing it and it's so definitive,
yeah,
you know,
I just didn't want to chase it personally. That's all. I just stopped myself.
Fred Norman said some people trying to get in. You got to accept them in.
Oh man, sorry about that. How do I? Okay, how I get back to my Zoom screen? My gosh. Oh man,
Yeah, that move happened so fast today. Like you had to
bro,
be
bro,
on
that,
it. Yeah.
bro, I was in it. Trust me, I was in it two
Was
times. I
that
was.
the 9 o'clock between 9:30 and
Oh no no no
a.m.
no no.
to around that? Oh, okay.
No, this was what 2? I think it was 2 p.m. 2:30.
Yeah, no,
2
but
p.m.
just like to answer that the gentleman's question, like how come you didn't get on the sell on the way down, is because when it did drop, like it happened so quick.
Yeah, listen, guys, this is a
Yeah.
1 minute candle right here. This is a 1 minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is 1 minute.
Okay, yeah.
Like I'm
Right,
I'm
right,
not
right.
playing with that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. I never get FOMO. Mm-mm.
I tell you what, that US 30 humbled me.
I bet it
got
did.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
I was on my demo, but I was
Uh-huh.
on
It's
my
a,
live. I was
yeah,
playing and I was about sleepy. And I woke up, I was like, what the hell?
yeah,
Oh
$800
my.
in the negative. I was sick.
yeah,
Ooh, my
yeah.
I was
God.
sick.
It happened to me. It happened to me last week. That's why I've been kind of like, a little quiet. It happened to me.
Hey,
Yeah.
it happened to the best of us. But you live and you learn. But honestly though, I definitely sell US 30 though, because let me say my favorite word again. Liquidity, which is all this.
What is FMO CAR? Whatever you were saying a while ago.
Oh, the what was it called? The FOMC.
Yeah.
It's basically when the Fed, make their decisions on like the interest rates, or I guess USD. So
Okay.
basically, if the Feds raise the interest rates, the price of like stocks, everything that's basically versus the dollar. If they raise interest rates, it normally drops. But today they tricked a lot of people, I bet, because today it really was supposed to drop initially, but it shot really high first. Then it made the big drop afterwards. But here, like I was saying, I may be placing a trade really soon, simply because I'm gonna wait though, but I'm not gonna hop in yet. I have to wait for my confirmation. But I do see a lot of liquidity being built up right here in this region. And normally, once this happens, price will definitely do something like this. Let me see. Can I get an arrow? It pretty much shoot all the way downward to pretty much, hit the bottom, which is where a lot of people orders are sitting right here in this region. Stop losses and buy orders are loaded right here. So yeah, any more questions?
So when it goes that high, then basically you would go into for a sell.
Well, that's not why I would go in for the sale. I go in for the sale simply because, well, once I see, price starts to decrease, I'll go ahead and wait. Like it may, go into like a ranging little motion in a second. But as you can see, prices still rising. So I'm not looking to sell as of yet anyways. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, I think we do have, a bullish USD probably for the rest of the week. Well, it depends on Friday actually. But today I'm gonna be bearish though on everything that's versus USD.
Can you go into
Please.
the indicator that you have there with the blue arrows? I noticed you put it in the Telegram, but I didn't really follow.
The fractal indicator. Let me show you. So you basically, go to the main window, scroll all. It's literally at the bottom, right here. I just click it. Man, you can pick whatever color you like, though. Personally, I like the blue. So, but like once you pick your color, just hit done. It will definitely pop up on your screen on all of the highs and the lows, pretty much.
Quick question. So when you just went into the menu for the indicators, maybe can you just explain a little bit or elaborate a little bit so Especially
of course.
those who don't, really new, they can understand, please.
Oh, yeah, of course. So basically, if you guys want to access the indicators, all you really have to do is click this little F at the top, like this pretty little F at the top of the screen. Click it. It'll open up like the indicator window. And I have like 4 different indicators, well, windows that I'm using, but I don't use them every day. But if you hold this, I can pull all of them up, hold it. We can do this. But I don't use them anymore, honestly. I'm on 1 minute strategy. But indicator list, you click here. So the main window is pretty much gonna be this whole window that you see. This is the main window where the price is. The indicator window 1, normally it pops up once you click on certain indicators that require that much space. Because sometimes if you, let's see, click on the window, which one changed? I think MACD. I think this will create a new window. Yeah, it did. See, so some indicators create their own new windows by themselves, as you can see. But for the most part, I just stick to basically price action nowadays. Here we go. Seeing some.
Go back to your indicator window. Okay, now you see how you have the different indicators, I can't pronounce that right now. For indicator 1 and then volume.
Oh, the stochastic, stochastic.
Yes. It's always get me tag tongue. But explain that indicator, like what is the difference? Like you have an awesome one, you have the RSI, the RSI, that's more so them just watching the numbers. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because we know that stuff already, but a lot of them on here, they don't have a clue.
Okay, so basically, the stochastic indicator or oscillator, what this shows, let me just pull it up real quick. Check all these down. So basically, what this is showing us, this is basically like price. I use this to identify, where price is over. So I used to identify, where price is oversold or overbought at. So at the top where it has like the 80.00, this is where we would say it's overbought. And now I'll be looking for a sale around this region, simply because, man, we have a lot of, it's a lot of orders. But yeah, we have a lot of equal highs on this stochastic indicator. So I'll definitely be looking for a sale because as you can see, it's above the 80. And that basically indicates that it's quote unquote overbought. If it's below the 80, the 20, that means, it's pretty much oversold. And here you can see a lot of orders being placed in this region. As you can see how choppy it is. These are loads of orders. Let's see. The volume indicator, it basically, well, for me, it basically identifies, let me pull it up real quick. So the volume indicator for me, it basically identifies like how active the market is. Because if you notice, like these lines, pretty much, for me, I like to use 50 as a number to identify where it's high volume or low volume. So once I see, these lines pretty much above the 50, like on this side, how it's above the 50, that's how you know it's loads of volume, meaning you can get some good money. Like it's gonna move a lot pretty much, as you can see. It's above the 50, like man, it's super high. So this is normally where I would be placing trades when it's above 50. Around this time, I won't really be placing much because the price, it doesn't move as much when it's under the 50, meaning it'll take longer for some orders, to be filled or whatnot.
So right now, looking at that space that we're looking at, we're not seeing any volume there. That's the reason why you're saying you're not gonna jump in, right? And then once you start seeing it above the 50, to what indicator again? Between 50 and What,
Are
like
you
six,
referring?
like,
Are you
like,
referring to
yeah,
the 64?
right.
Yeah. Once it's like if anything above 50, I definitely trade it. If it's under
Okay.
50, I try not to trade it because it doesn't move enough for my liking. As you can see, man, it's loads of candles right here just for this small move.
Right.
It took all these candles.
But there's no
Opposed to
value.
this, right? Opposed to these, look how much movement you get. Price was doing some crazy things today. Oh my God. Sheesh. All
Okay.
right.
But also, guys, do y'all see where he has no trade? So you can kind of label your indicators on the
Mhm.
graph. So you
Yeah, let
can
me
kind of, it's like a guide for you to be able to kind of control how you trade.
right.
And always
It's
remember,
really for it helps your mindset pretty much. So
right.
yeah, so let me show you how to actually, edit it. So for example, the volumes, click it. Now all you have to do is click on levels and it gives you options to add stuff pretty much. So for me, on the level side, I just said no trade just to let me know I wouldn't place a trade if it's under, the 50. But if it's above the 50 for me, I know that means I can place a trade. So it just, it's like a personal preference thing, I guess. You can pretty much.
I need that set up.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, I'll take a screenshot, or you can take a screenshot if you're on the phone if you want. Just take a picture of the 50 or.
You can add the screenshots inside of the folder. So that way everyone can have everything in the folder.
I got you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let me see. Let me just take a whole screenshot of this.
Because I know you don't use all your indicators, but I guess we just want to know because it's a lot to sink in all at one time.
Oh yeah. I completely understand.
Me, Violet, Michelle, and Teddy, we all we learned through the RSIs, but to add the rest of the indicators that you would use daily, we definitely would want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me tell y'all the ones that I would recommend, beginners to use. It'll definitely be fractals. So, make sure you get this one. This is like my favorite, fractals. It just identifies the high and the low points within ranges, pretty much. Let me see. The moving average. See, this could get tricky if you're a beginner. So I would only recommend you guys use the 50 period. So I'll take a screenshot of this for the moving average. The stochastic oscillator. Yeah. I don't think this is beginner friendly, to be honest. But I would definitely use the volumes. I don't know if I screenshotted this or not, but do it again. So definitely volumes, definitely fractals. Awesome oscillator. Man, you know what? I'll explain the awesome oscillator right now, actually. Let me see. We'll go to the 1 hour chart. Take this off. I know I didn't touch on that one yet. So basically, the awesome oscillator, for me, I use this for, let me see. Divergence. And divergence is pretty much when price is going a certain direction, but the indicator is going another direction, meaning sometimes I use it to identify if there's a sale coming up in the near future. So let me see if I can find a location where this actually happened.
So quick question. So how would I put it? Do they recycle every day? Do they copy? Is it the same pattern every day, but just at different points of time?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You will see the same pattern a million times a day. It may look, different depending on candle size or whatnot, or the time of that you're trading in the markets. Because normally, New York session is where you get, bigger, bigger candles. New York session in London, but sometimes you do get them in Asian session because of certain news come out. But I
But
definitely.
there's no way to get like an alert or like to set it to the point where when it sees that pattern.
No, there isn't. Well, actually, hold on. I take that back. They do have indicators that you probably can purchase on Google. Probably, you can type in what is it called? Man, what was it called? Oh my God! Go to Google and possibly type in pattern indicator or something like that. And yeah, you can add it to your MT4, but it has to be on your desktop. It can't be on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But here we go. So divergence. As you can see right here, price pretty much is moving upward down here, right? But if you actually look at price right here, it's going downward, right? So this is my favorite thing about divergence. So I like to look at where, as you can, it's like this little smaller line. Let me put a horizontal line. So this orange horizontal line. So once price pretty much crosses over this line, like around this region, this is pretty much where I like to look for my buying opportunities if I do see bullish divergence. So as you can see, the actual price is moving downward, right? The awesome oscillator is actually moving upward, meaning there's about to be buying pressure really soon. So as you can see, I wait until it crosses above. And if we look at price up here, I never get in on candles that are already moving like this, by the way. Never do that. You won't forgive yourself. But like I said, I always look for price movements. Price entry points once it crosses above this orange line down here. So as you can see, price, made a nice little upward move from that divergence. Starting from, hold on. Let me just point this out. This was a liquidity hunt, by the way. Clearly, price was supposed to buy. And also the market makers and banks or whatnot, they know what everybody is looking at pretty much, because I feel like they use indicators against us sometimes. So you have to be really, really careful about your entry points. But this actually took like a couple of days for this trade to actually form after divergence was found. It took 4 days for the trade to actually happen. But personally, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would have hopped in probably around once it came back and I got the section off of this, because I would consider this, right? Who's on there some more? I would consider these as like a support area pretty much, because price rejected from here in the past. So once price came back here and I saw this nice little rejection pushing straight up, I would have been in that trade. And normally I would take a TP at a higher high, at an equal highs. But since we had so much consolidation, I probably would have took my TPs probably around here. That still would have been like, man, it's like what, 400 pips, 300 some pips, 400 pips. So it's like $400 with a 0.01 in US 30. Just from this entry point here up to these equal highs right here.
And you had 5.
You said what?
On your lot size was 5. And you're saying
Oh,
was
no, no,
for-
no,
it
no,
would've
no,
been-
no, 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 not this particular day. I used a 5 earlier today for that news
you-
that came out.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my God. So you had a 5?
All right, man. Sheesh, $5 times 400 pips.
Yeah.
Man, that's $2,000.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But yep, any more questions? Anybody, somebody.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna make sure I set up those indicators.
Okay.
So,
Okay, cool.
all in all, I mean, it seems like in order for you to be an efficient trader, really with Forex, you really got to be going off your desktop. I mean,
Well,
are you? Is that what you're saying? Because I mean, you're using your desktop right now, right?
no, this is my phone.
No, that's his phone.
Oh, you're using your phone. Okay.
This is my phone.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Oh, weren't you on your desktop before?
Yeah, but I joined on my phone to show you guys, this
Okay.
in the MetaTrader 4.
Okay. I'm just it just seems like I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, I didn't know. I guess because I haven't opened that many charts the way you got it.
Yeah.
And
But
it's like
I wouldn't recommend, beginners to. I don't want to, confuse you guys about showing all these charts because it could be intimidating. Especially
I
if
like
you know. Oh well, I tell you what, man. If you want to, we can do some personal, lessons.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can give you the scoop
Absolutely.
for sure. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yep. Anybody else have, any questions?
All right. Well, if don't know what have any other questions, then I guess we can do a day 2 where we could kind of come back and recap things because I see it's like 9:30 now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but overall, Fred, you did a great job with breaking things down
I
for
appreciate it.
everyone. I appreciate you all
Thank
getting
you.
on tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
I'll definitely
information.
hit you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and then
for sure,
also,
for sure.
guys, make sure y'all stay on top of the stuff as he put it in the group, the signals and things like that to practice on demo accounts. Please practice on the demo accounts. Do not do the live accounts yet until you are fully confident and comfortable with playing around with your own money.
I'm about to tell
Meanwhile,
somebody.
huh?
No, you go ahead. I was talking to somebody else.
Yeah. And meanwhile, guys, you all know, bring more people into the smart contract. We're gonna do just this month for free, 1 month for free. If they want to get connected to the trading bot, so they become a member of the smart contract, they'll get access to 1 month free of for the trading bot, so they can, get familiar and see everything that we have going on with creating multiple streams of income. But other than that, guys, practice. Please
And
practice.
practice makes almost perfect.
Go ahead,
And tell a
Vincent.
friend to tell a friend.
Man,
Right.
exactly. Tell a friend.
Yeah, the holidays is coming. Everyone need to
question.
make some money right now.
You know what? Yeah. Man, help everybody have a great Christmas by spreading the word so we can make money in the markets.
Right. Remember, y'all remember the smart contract is peer-to-peer. So the money you bringing people into the smart contract, you getting that money right there. Then they get on the trading bot. They learn how to trade. It builds trust. And not only that, it rebuilds your reputation. So it's a win-win situation, especially if they're getting a month for free on the trading bot. You can't go wrong with it. Everyone is making money multiple ways. So guys, let's really tap in and go hard for this month. But overall, practice. Please.
I have one question here.
Go ahead,
Alrighty,
Sean.
go ahead.
So I see that Jet was saying that he's doing swing trades for the whole month. Is he using the bot to do the swing trade, or he's giving signals?
He's doing both. He's manually trading. And he's and the bot is going. So that's why we just want to get more people aware of the bot, because you know we've been doing everything organically. So now we want to kind of put it out there to, you know, we want to put the scammers out of business. So he's doing both to show
Yes.
the value and the benefit of people being a part of the bot, people being a part of the community, just being a part of everything that we have going on, and just the professionalism overall. This is why Fred is really focused on teaching everyone how to trade manually as well. So even the days where, as you all know, the bot don't trade every day. So the days the bot is not trading, now, if you feel like, hey, you want to go out there and play around in the market, you have that as an option as well. So, you know, again, guys, it's about creating multiple streams of income. It's about creating passive income, and it's all about creating safe opportunities for one another. Just building a very strong investment community.
Right.
So, any other questions for Fred, guys?
Well, we just made 27 bucks. Woohoo.
Hello, I have a question. Cover question.
Go ahead, Clara.
Yeah, please. Do we have a new bot, or we're still using that same old one?
No, it's a new bot that's been in effect now for the past 2 weeks. He adjusted the bot and things like that. So everything is back to working normal.
Okay, because I stopped the old bots for working for me because it has blew my account twice, and I stopped and I using that bot. I don't know there is a new bot already.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of you all got a little eager because you know you were winning, and other people increased their lot sizes a little too high when we had recommended the lot size, the risk management.
I use the recommended size. I use the recommended size.
You changed it? Okay. All right. And
Yeah,
then overall, you know what happened in the news. So that kind of killed the market as well. So that's why we had cut the bot off for several days. And then he readjusted and added a new bot. So everything has been back to normal now for the past 2 weeks.
Okay, so can I still have opportunity to try the bot for free for 1 month before paying again?
You said you got to speak up, Clara. You went in, you went out.
Can I have opportunity? Can I have opportunity to try out the new bot?
Yes, you can get on there
Okay.
for free. You can get on there for free for a month. That's fine.
Okay, how can I get the link to join?
I'll send you the link, or either Vincent can send you the link, or either JetBank. Either one of the three of us, we can send you the link. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
No problem. And welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Virginia told me that you went to Africa for
Yes,
several
I'm
weeks.
still in Nigeria. I'm still in
Oh.
Nigeria.
Are you still in Nigeria? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I'm connecting from Nigeria.
Okay, so I want to get this kind of clear, because I know Vincent had sent a message when I asked about the free sub, because he was saying I have 2 weeks, because
Yeah,
what I
2
did.
weeks to get on. I mean, 2 weeks to decide if you want to get on there for free or not.
Okay, because what I did, I had removed my money from my trading account, because I'm reevaluating stuff, so I'm gonna come back with a better account.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so I wanted to, if it's 2 weeks, then that's fine, because I will have it within the 2 weeks or before.
Okay, no worries. You know we're here.
All right.
All right, good stuff. Anyone else have any other questions? Nope.
Okay,
All
I
right,
still have
guys.
a question. Is it now that we are learning how to trade by ourselves, can we be getting signals for trading?
Yeah, he's been
definitely.
dropping the signals in the group already. Clara, I know, like I said, I know you've been out of the mix because you're in Nigeria, but he's been dropping the signals in there for the team.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be
Um,
checking out.
And then we still have Zoom tomorrow for the smart contract. So invite your prospects on, let them know the amazing things that we're doing, how we're growing, how we're helping
Yeah.
each other.
Okay. Is it not better we have a signal group where we're not chatting there so that once the signal drop, we know it's signal.
Well, I have another Telegram chat. I just have not invited everyone. I have not invited anyone in there just yet, but I did have it set up. So maybe we can use that one for signals if you guys feel like, you know, you're losing the signals because of the normal chat with everyone chatting every day, you know, just the
Yeah, that would be
normal
fine.
engagement.
No, that would be fine.
Okay. All right. And then also Fred, he's gonna be putting the information inside of the folder. So don't forget to put some of the screenshots and everything, even some of the information that you already dropped in the group inside of the folder. And
Oh,
then
yeah, I
I'll
will
drop,
definitely.
yeah, and I'll drop the link to the folder inside of the group chat so you all can always have access to it. Okay.
Yep. Guys, this is what happens when you trade Asian session. You can be negative $90. So be careful around Asian session.
And the Asian session is around, but this time, right now.
Yeah, pretty much. It starts like what time zone are you in?
Well, I'm in Atlanta, so
He's on the Eastern time zone.
Standard Time.
Oh, okay, cool. So yes, it starts at 6 o'clock, and I think it
Okay.
ends.
Like 3 or 4 in the morning.
I think it ends at 3 o'clock in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, are we gonna get some money? Hopefully. I think we're gonna get some money.
But is it moving? Is it moving fast on the 1 minute? I mean, it moves fast doing this side?
Man, I'm not gonna even lie. Like it have its moments when it moves fast. Like I said, like when news come out, I guess Japan or whatnot, like the Asian, countries, it pretty much fluctuate the market. Like you can get some crazy up spikes or down spikes or whatnot. But like overall, the market moves extremely slow. Like if this was like a New York session, I'd probably be negative like $300 since it moves so much.
Fred, Nettie said thank you.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh my God.
It's in the group chat. I mean, in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, no problem, Nettie. No problem. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Good stuff. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Invite your people on that wants to be a part of the smart contract. Just want to be a part of everything that we're growing here, okay? I appreciate you all.
All right. Thanks for the lesson, man.
All righty.
Thank
Peace
you.
out. Peace out.
Thanks so much.
No problem. No
Thanks a lot.
problem. No problem. No problem.
All right, Fred, you got to end it for our Fred.
All righty.
Let me reclaim the host.
All right, so you just took it like that? Dang.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Hey, she just snatched the host back. I thought I had some power.
Lord. I mean, you did. Hey, you got it. Listen, you did your thing tonight, so I appreciate you, honey.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay.
All right, peace.